Hi Virgo, I'm Amanda. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your small story here at the end of September. So for these small stories, I've been drawn to really grab a book off the shelf and let a passage speak. And I was drawn to the plays of Sarah Ruhl, one of my favorite playwrights, the play Eurydice. This is the final letter from Eurydice to Orpheus. If you don't know that myth, check it out. Here's what she writes. Dear Orpheus, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was afraid. I'm not worthy of you, but I still love you, I think. Don't try to find me again. You would be lonely for music. I want you to be happy. I want you to marry again. I'm going to write out instructions for your next wife. To my husband's next wife. Be gentle. Be sure to comb his hair when it's wet. Do not fail to notice that his face flushes pink like a bride's when you kiss him. Give him lots to eat. He forgets to eat and he gets cranky. When he's sad, kiss his forehead and I will thank you. Because he is a young prince and his robes are too heavy on him, his crown falls down around his ears. I'll give this letter to a worm. I hope he finds you. Love, Eurydice. I'm supposed to read the stage directions, so I will. She puts the letter on the ground. She dips herself in the river. A small metallic sound of forgetfulness. Ping. Okay. So what came through that, what was coming through that, as I was reading it to you, Virgo, it feels to me like that letter is from someone else to you. It's from your, in this play, in this myth, you are Orpheus and you're Eurydice, who, it's a tale of this unrequited love. It's this thing that just doesn't seem to ever want to be. And it is this letter to you, Virgo, to say, I'm sorry that it couldn't work and I want you to be happy. That seems to be the message, which is quite beautiful. So now we're going to pull cards and see how that maybe connects to a message that wants to come through this small story for you here today. We're using the Next World Tarot. I'm just going to give it a shuffle on camera for you and then we're going to go. Okay. 3 cards, please, for Virgo. Very interesting. It's funny. I have this weird feeling. I don't really see very much love in this spread, like romantic love in the way that Eurydice was coming through. Check this out. The Teacher, which is the Emperor, the 4 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. First of all, this seems to be you. Actually, Eurydice, okay, that is coming through and I see why. First, here you are over here, Virgo, being so Virgo, incredibly studious and focused on your work. I love it. So the Teacher, aka the Emperor. Just trying to make sure this stays focused. It's a little tricksy. This is Aries energy. This is fire energy coming through. This is a teacher, okay. I've been working with Emperor energy a lot this week and I've been thinking how that the feeling of what it can what it feels like when you're adequately supported. I'm thinking specifically in terms of the sometimes parental ties that are made to the emperor and empress. And I'm thinking about what it feels like to have parental support and the many ways that that can look. And it doesn't even have to be by parents, specifically birth parents or anything, or even parental figures, but it's like people in your life that offer that type of support for you, including chosen family, and what it can feel like to have a strong teacher in your midst, someone who is able to provide you with knowledge and skills and resources really that are invaluable to your survival and your ability to thrive. And it's almost like here you are becoming that. You are embodying that energy. It's just like you're sitting on everything you've studied and everything you've learned so that you can impart that wisdom to others. And then it's like, here you are doing that with the Page of Pentacles. What does it say? The home of ideas. It's like you study and research and it's like the forever student who then gets these bright ideas and comes over here into the workshop to implement those ideas, to actually put them into practice. This is incredibly Virgo earth energy. The home of ideas, your workshop. You know, this is a tattoo artist surrounded by essentially all of their sketches and all of their art, the things that inspire them. Here they are just like making it happen. So that's you, Virgo. It's like you're over here in this land just focusing on brass tacks. It is still Virgo season at the time of this reading, you know. You're really trying to step up your game here and level up in terms of your career. And then, you know, it helps to know the play. But in this version of Orpheus and Eurydice, Orpheus plays beautiful, beautiful music. That's his expression. That's his language. That's the way he expresses himself. And here in the Four of Wands, it's like he doesn't always express verbally so well, but he expresses beautifully through his art, which is music, which is the sounds are a whole other language. And there's something here about music, the sound of the music, the frequency, the vibrations being able to travel across space and time. Because that, I almost want to cry, like that letter that Eurydice was sending, you know, she's sending it from the underworld, because the whole myth of Eurydice and Orpheus is essentially a rescue mission where Orpheus is going down to the underworld to retrieve Eurydice, but there's all these rules they have to adhere to, and basically they botch it. And so she's left down there in this play, and she's writing him a letter, sending out the vibrations, and, you know, giving it to a worm in hopes that he receives it. It's like, that's the energy here coming through. It's so emotional. That's the energy coming through. This Four of Wands is just wanting this message to get to you, I think, Virgo, or switch the roles if that applies. If maybe a person that is on your heart is really focusing on their work and focusing on their career, and you're over here just wanting them to get the letter, wanting them to get the feelings, the vibrations that you're putting out. But again, this could be absolutely coming towards you from someone, from a love that never fully was, or a love that used to be. You can see this person is looking up as if to say, let my song, you know, with their intention, let my song get to this person. This is clearly not a reading about the Four of Wands necessarily, But it is in a sense, because the Four of Wands, what does it say here? Harmony. This is so emotional. It's funny too, because this is emphasizing the distance. Because this feels like totally different energies. This, like, it's like this is, if this is you, then this is to somebody else completely, and there's no communication. Like, you're not anywhere near one another right now, and it's like this person's up here and this person's down here playing their song in hoping the harmony reaches you. The psychic waves of your connection reach you, however it applies. It's deeply romantic, but the Four of Wands is about a structure for freedom and joy. And there is something in that letter about Eurydice wanting you to be happy. Orpheus, I'm sorry I botched it. Go be happy. I just couldn't do it. My journey is going elsewhere. I want you to be happy. Go, thrive, marry again. And hey, like, person Orpheus marries, thank you for caring for this person that I love. It's just gorgeous. It really is. This song ringing out. Okay, so my friend, I am going to continue to pull cards for you here using this deck, and we're going to see how this plays out. So if this is resonating with you and you'd like to follow to the extended, you can find that link down below to take you over to Vimeo. If not, Virgo, I'll see you for your big shift reading here into Libra season in October. Take care. This whole time you're on a new frontier. You're stepping up to the plate of your life. And here you are, like, stepping up to the podium. Maybe you're coming out in some sort of very public platform in some way, and you're really stepping up now publicly to the point where this person can see it. This person sees what you're doing and is sort of sending you good vibes and wishing you well, which is so lovely. This all feels like this feels like a totally new level of existence for you, Virgo, because we also have the Fool.